start recording.
For all the periods or
no.
just one?
No. At least not set. I know first period was not it. So let me double check second. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
it was just
fine.
again, just third period. I don't know what happens with third period. Like third period is cursed. I don't know. Or they're, someone is hacking into my system and trying to make you guys look bad, because that would have brought your scores down versus, everyone else's, it would have been fine. Ooh. All right. So a couple of things before we get started. We are only touching the notebook today. Today is the only day that we're doing it. So our notes are going to be super quick and easy. The way I'm looking at the next 2 weeks is going to be, good job. Yeah, you made it. Is that I'm going to take it easier on you guys. We're going to go light on the assignments. We're not going to go crazy. Just because there are some of you guys, not necessarily in this class. Actually, this class is like bosses, because very few of you guys are missing your assignments. I have maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who haven't really been turning in assignments, which out of 25 is not bad. So that's super amazing. You guys are doing great. And keep it up. All right. So this week is going to be light. Next week, again, light. Today we're doing notebooks. Tomorrow we're doing a deck toy. Wednesday's PBIS. Thursday, we're going to take a practice test. Now, this practice test is going to be on Desmos. Your test is not on Desmos. It's going to be on Classkick. But one of our teachers made it, and it looks really good. So we're going to use his. So that's going to be your practice test on Thursday. Friday, there is no school. So no school Friday. Next week, Monday, no school. Tuesday, we're going to review for our test. And that's going to be based off of how well you guys do on the practice test. Wednesday, again, PBIS. Thursday will be your test. And then Friday, we're going to move on to our next unit. All right. So very light and easy the next couple of days, next couple of weeks. All right. The next unit that we go into is still going to be on graphing, but we're finding where two lines intersect and that point where they both intersect. So we'll be graphing and we'll be doing equations. So a little bit of the same stuff that we've been doing. We're still going to continue doing some of the sorting activities that's comparing linear versus exponential, just because we don't want you guys to forget everything that we've been doing, because all of this will be on your final. So we want to make sure that you guys still remember how to do all of it. But guys, we're like coming up to the tail end of our school year, or at least for us. Because remember, our last day is like March 10th or something like that. So it's coming up quick. Like you only have 4 more weeks and that's it, ish. Because that last week is like half a week. So not that much time. So go into Google Classroom, click on week 6 notebook and open that up. What are they going to do with the old iPads? I have they are trading them in to pay for the new ones. So it's like a trading system. So you can't get your new one until you give them your old one. And then they're going to send that in to get traded, and they get like a credit or something like that back. And again, guys, if you're having internet issues, remember all of this is being recorded. So worst comes to worst, just watch the video at the end, and we're going to finish early. So the more you guys participate and give me the answers quickly, the faster we'll get out. Everyone has been able to get out with like 20 minutes to spare, but that's them dragging to give me answers. If you want to get out like 30 minutes early, give me the answers as quick as possible. So your notes look like this. Page 1 and 2 are going to be our notes. Page 3 is your homework. So unlike before where I would always give you guys your homework like separately, I did it this time in your notes because I wanted to, it was just easier to do it this way. Let's be honest. It was easier for me to do it this way. So half of your points out of the 50 points, half of them are coming from here. So make sure that you guys are doing this so that you guys can do that. Yeah, we're going to get out and out early. I'm turning on my laptop. Okay. So I'm just explaining right now. So you have time. So this will be your homework. Remember, you guys have to type in here. You guys will type in your answers here. There's nothing for you guys to drag. It is just you guys typing it up. On slide 4, we're not doing anything on this. We're going to cover that tomorrow, but you guys can still turn the notebook into Google Classroom as soon as you're done with your homework. Once you're done with your homework, you're free to turn it in. We're just going to glance at this tomorrow and go over it. It's like a review for you guys quick, before we do our deck toy. But we're going to start with question 1 or page 1. You guys will type in these answers here in the green boxes. The answers for these are actually these right here. And because I wanted to give you guys all of that work, but I didn't want to make this page look really like weird, I gave you guys copies of my slides right here so that you guys can see all of the work that goes on for each individual one of these. And it's going to be on this page. So if you forget, you guys can always just slide down. Or if I ask you guys for an answer, you can look on this page and look and see, all that stuff. So again, same thing for the second page. All of your answers are going to be right here. So you just have to move them to the right spot. It just depends on what I'm asking you guys for. Here, I moved them down a little bit, but the other one, I just left it in the middle. All right. So I'm going to get started for the person that was like, hey, hold on a second. We are going through very slowly. So we're not touching the notebook until a little bit in our presentation. So it should be fine. So give me a thumbs up once you guys are ready. Clap if you guys need more time. I see a clap. All right. So for the 2 questions, it's going to be very similar as you guys go through. The answers might not always be 100% the same. It all depends on the equations. So just because I have certain equations and my answers come out a certain way, do not expect your test to have the exact same results. So based off of what your answers are is how you guys are going to respond to these. All right. So this is going to help you guys out on being able to do your test. You will have a question similar to this. Originally on your test, it does not have a table, but Ms. Gomez and I are going to help you guys out, and we're going to add this for you guys because we really feel without this table, it's almost impossible for you guys to do this. So we're trying to help you guys out. So Melanie, Luis, George, and Cassie were all hired for spring break by a company that uses functions to determine how much each employee gets paid each day. They will work Monday through Friday and get paid each day according to their own function shown in the table below. Monday's pay will be the value at T equals 0, Tuesday's pay at T equals 1, etc. So here's all the employees. Here's the functions for each one. And then you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, T0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to add them all up and give me a weekly total. These equations are fairly easy. So going through the equations, I'm probably going to give you guys most of them. However, the one that I'm absolutely going to ask you guys for is to add up every single one of these numbers in the row and then give me the total. So expect that one at the very least to be able to give me. All right. So first question before we, because we're going to see this every single time and I want to make sure you guys know this answer. Any number to the 0 power. Does anyone remember what number that gives me? What's my answer for any number to the 0 power?
1.
1, yeah. So remember, it's 1, it's not 0. So even if we have decimals, fractions, whole numbers, it's still going to give me 1. 2 times 1, obviously, is 2. So we're going to mark that in our table. And we're just going to keep going. All we're doing is we're plugging in this 0 in for the t, and then doing the same thing for 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're doing that all the way down. So 2 to the 1 lets me know I have 1, 2. So that's a 2. 2 times 2 gives me a 4. So I'm going to mark that. Again, if I'm going too fast or too slow, you guys can always use your emojis and let me know if I'm going too fast and I can slow down. So just say slower. 2 squared, remember that lets me know I'm doing 2 times 2. Not because it's 2 times 2 like this, but because this number, our exponent, tells me I have 2 of them. So 2 times 2, that gives me 4. 4 times 2, that gives me 8. Do that one more time for 3. So again, I'm not doing 2 times 3. It's 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2, 8. 2 times 8, 16. So I have a 16. And then last, 2 to the 4th power. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2, 16. And then 16 times 2, 32. If you guys could add all of that up for me, please. 2 plus 4 plus 8
62.
plus 16. Man, that's too fast. You guys are like, I want to get out early. So I'm going to go here, climb all the way up, and do 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 62.
So it's like multiplying exponential graphs?
Yeah. So if you know how the pattern goes, you guys can do this in your head. Like right now, me doing that, like I knew, okay, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8. It's easy unless you have to add or subtract a number to it. Then it messes up the pattern. But if it's just this basic or like this one or even this one, you guys can do those 3 exponential ones in your head if you know your multiplication. That's all that evaluating exponential functions does. You're just plugging in the number into these and finding the pattern. If you guys can find the pattern, then you do less work. All right, give me a thumbs up if you guys are good to move on. We'll move on to Luis. Awesome, awesome. Okay. So Luis's pattern is a little different. So I don't have any exponents. I have the x right next to that 9. So I'm going to do just basic multiplication. 9 times 0 gives me 0. 0 plus 2, 2. So I'm going to put a 2. Then I do 9 times 1. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 plus 2, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11. 9 times 2 is 18. 18, 19, 20. So that's 20. 9 times 3. 9 times 3 gives me a 27. 27 plus 2, 27, 28, 29. That's 29. Can anyone tell me what 9 times 4 is?
36. 36.
36. So 36 plus 2, 37, 38, 38. Add all of that up. 2 plus 11
100.
plus 20. 100? Man, Miss Gomez, they're too fast. Too fast.
Yeah.
Too Fast, Too Furious, apparently.
Oh, the third one looks easy.
So we're gonna go here, and I already forgot my numbers. 2, 11, 20.
20, 29, 38, and 100.
Thank you. All right, give me a thumbs up if you guys are ready again. Hiram, do you mean to have your hand raised? Okay,
No.
because I trust you guys, not that I don't trust the people in YouTube. Love you guys. But where is that hand raise now? Did it move on you guys?
Yes, the app
Yeah.
updated, so you have to press more, and when you press more, a bunch of things come up, and you just hit raise hand, and then there,
Okay,
and it goes up
so,
like that.
But because I've had a lot of kids pressing that versus pressing the hand raise, like the thumbs up. Is like, did they
if they're on their
switch that?
phone, if you're on your phone, you press more, and then there's raise hand, chat, and then all the way to the bottom, there's the emojis.
Oh,
so the placement
okay.
did change?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're so used to just clicking on that first one being the
Yeah.
thumbs up, but now it's
Then we'll just, like, if it's just the hand raise, then we'll just assume, because no one ever uses the hand raise.
Yeah, no one.
So I'm gonna just assume that that's a thumbs up at this point. All right, let's move on. So yeah, Hiram was saying this one should be very easy. It should be if you know how to multiply by 3. 3 to the 0, like I said before, that's just gonna give you a 1. 3 to the 1, that just means you have 1 3, so 3. Hiram's just gonna teach from now on. 3 to squared,
9.
9. 3 cubed,
27.
that's because it's 3 times 3 times 3. What about 3 to the 4th?
81.
And why do I teach? Hiram's just gonna teach it all. 1 plus 3 plus 9 plus 27 plus 81?
121.
121. So then we're gonna go into our questions here. 1, 3, 9, 27, 81, and 121, right? Yeah.
139. Oh, I thought you were writing it down.
Oh no, I got it. Oh, am I okay? Sorry. I shall slow down. I'm blaming Hiram because she's the one giving me the answers. I'm not taking any fault on that. It's all Hiram's fault.
Yay.
Hiram's like, I'll take that fault. I'll take that fault. That's a good fault. All right, guys, give me a thumbs up once you guys are ready. But again, we're still following that same pattern. You know, 3 to the 0, 1, 3 to the 1, 3. Then you're just going up and up and up. Give me a clap if you guys still need more time. So this is what happens when Desert Sands doesn't have school, is that my husband hangs out here and then starts, you know, like talking behind me. So I was like, clap if you need more time. So what does he do? He claps. Oh, you've been raising your hand? Oh, I apologize.
Time you're not paying attention to him.
I'm not paying attention to him. Apparently I'm rude. So now this one looks a little bit weird. Some of you guys might feel a little bit intimidated over this one, but you got this. This is actually not that bad. So whenever we have something like this, remember anything, even if it's a fraction to the 0, that's going to give you guys 1. I did not say any of that because I don't want to get yelled at, okay, by Alondra. So calm down. All right. Yeah.
Wait,
that's what Jessica just said.
wait. What about me?
No, because Jessica put in chat, like now she's gonna say, guys don't get married.
Oh no, for real though. She does it all the time. She'll be like, don't get married. Okay, you guys should get married. No, you should get married. No, you should get married. Now, which one is
He
it?
did make me a cup of coffee though, so I do appreciate that.
So then today it's we should get married then, right?
Well, it is because he is back there, like talking, behind my back, and he is going like, well, not behind my back, like he's just trying. Oh, never mind. I'm just.
But he made you coffee.
He did make me coffee. So
Yeah, so you see the good and the bad today. No.
yeah, exactly. You see the good and the bad.
You see
today.
both sides of why you should and shouldn't get married.
Exactly. So any fraction or any whole number or any number to the 0 power, that's going to give you guys 1. 60 times 1, 60. The next one, 1/2 to the 1. Now, I normally have been getting on your guys' case and telling you guys, leave a fraction as a fraction. However, we're multiplying and dividing, and decimals are just so much easier to deal with when it comes to that. So I would say for this, I would change it from a fraction to a decimal, only for evaluating, which is what we're doing here. So if we're having to solve for it, I would switch this from a fraction to a decimal. But all this means is, since I have a 0.5, I'm dividing this by 2. So 60 times 0.5 is the same thing as 60 divided by 2. So that gives me 30. So 1/2 times 2.
15?
That's going to be 15. Yeah. So what we're actually doing, can anyone see the pattern of what's happening?
Yeah, you're just dividing.
Subtracting by 15.
Not subtracting by 15, because 60 minus 30 isn't 15. But we're dividing each time by 1/2. Or we're dividing by 2. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So if you guys can remember, oh, this is my multiplier. So what does that mean? Oh, then the pattern that I'm going to see is divide by 2. Then do you have to do all of this crazy work? No, you can just do the work and figure out that it's just going to be divide by 2 each and every time. But if you don't remember that, then you're just going to have to do all the work. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. But if you know the rules, life becomes easier. Also, what can you tell about when my multiplier is a fraction? Are my numbers going to increase or are they going to decrease?
Decrease?
Decrease. So that also gives you an idea if you've done this correctly or not, is that you see your numbers getting smaller and smaller. If all of a sudden one of your numbers got bigger, then you know you did your multiplication wrong or your division wrong. Now, can any one of you guys add all of those numbers up for me?
Can I do it, Hiren?
Yes, you can.
So first period, they talk a little, but they talk. Second period, crickets. And now third period, they're fighting over who gets to answer. I love it.
116.25.
Ooh, good
116.25. Now, I want you guys to notice that I put 7.50. The reason why I added this extra 0 right here is because we're dealing with money. And normally when we deal with money, we always put, it in 2, decimal places. So you would need to put that extra 0. Okay. So keep that in mind. We are dealing with money. So you do need this extra 0. Same thing here, 75, 25. If you got a 40, then you would have to put a 40. So then I'm going to come here and then do 60, 30, 15, 7.50, 3.75. And yes, I know that it goes off a little bit. That's fine. I'll switch it over to this so that you guys can see all of it. Give me a thumbs up once you're good. Clap if you guys need more time. Okay, awesome. So here comes the real work. So we've done all of this stuff. Now, all of this stuff in the table, that was prepping. That's not actually what your question is. Your questions are the ones on the bottom. This is just making sure that you guys can answer the questions on the bottom. So question number 1 says, which employee gets paid the most on Monday? T equals 0. How much does that employee earn on Monday? And then answer in complete sentences. So let's answer the first question. Which employee gets paid the most?
Cassie.
Cassie. Cassie gets paid the most on Monday. How much does she make on Monday?
$60.
Yeah, the 60. I love how you guys didn't even give Cassie a chance to like answer her own questions. Yeah, so the employee that makes the most on Monday is Cassie. She makes $60.
What were you saying, Doc?
Oh, I was saying that, you know, we do have a Cassie in class and you didn't even give her a chance to like even answer her question. It's fine.
It's fine, Doc. I finished the whole assignment already.
Oh, well, you know what? Like, I thought you guys were going to have such a hard time with this. And honestly, it's been the opposite. You guys have been doing amazing on these questions, which I absolutely love it. So keep it going.
We were really worried about this one.
Yeah. Now, I wonder if they would have had the same problems if we wouldn't have had the table. Because I think they would have had more problems if the table wasn't in existence, because the table is not supposed to be there.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just supposed to be the equations. You were supposed to just get this part right here.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And that's it.
And
none of this stuff.
Questions.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, the table does help. So yeah. Okay. Well, let's do B. Which employee pays increases at a constant rate? And then explain how you know. So whose pay, look at the functions.
Melanie.
Increases. Melanie.
Increases. Oh, no. Because that's exponential. So that is going to be, I'm thinking.
Luis.
Luis. Why?
Because the constant rate of change, it's a linear function.
It's a linear function. Yeah. Exactly.
Good job.
Perfect. So looking at here, I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to find the one that says, well, here's Luis. And then here's the Monday one.
I'll let you do page 2, Jessica.
Oh my God. Sounds good. All right, let's do the next one. So slide C, which employee would give up the least amount of money for not working on Friday? At least let me finish my reading the directions. Yes, it's Cassie. Why?
Because she makes the least on Friday and she makes $375.
It's decreasing because it's decreasing.
Because
and
it's
it has
decreasing,
a fraction.
yeah. So the employee who would make the least on Friday is Cassie. She makes $3.75 on that day. So we know that because she started off strong. She started off at 60, but then as the week's going on, she's making less and less and less. And then at the end, she's like, hey, I see that I have a 60. Then, based off of everyone else has smaller numbers. I'm obviously going to make the most money. Was she right? Did she actually make the most at the end?
No.
Who made the most?
George.
So this employee is not correct because she makes $116.25 for the week, and that's not the highest. George makes the most, but Luis and Melanie make less than Cassie. Doc made me bankrupt. Not bankrupt. You still made a lot. You're second place. Okay. Didn't make you bankrupt. Just not the most. All right, so then moving here, I have this one here, and I was gonna say, like, where did my other piece go? Again, are we moving these guys? No, we're not. It's just this piece. So I'll leave this for people taking screenshots. And then give me a thumbs up once you guys are ready for page 2. Again, if you know how to do all of this stuff, by all means, go on to page 2, go on to page 3, get it all done. You know, you don't have to slow down for, you know, for our sake. It's not like, you know, Jessica or Hiron are giving you guys a chance to even answer. So it's fine. They got that covered. All right. So moving on. Again, it's the exact same setup. The words are all the same as well. The only thing that's different is that we have 4 new, you know, victims. I mean, employees. We have Yareli, we have Brian, we have Danny, and then we have Leslie. All right. And again, they have their own equations. All of these equations are different, but we're still going with the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to have that weekly total. Again, expect to give me that weekly total down here, and we'll do all of the work on the side. So I'm going to start with Yareli. We're going to do 3 to the 0. Again, any number to the 0 is going to give me 1. 2 times 1 is going to give me a 2. So I'm going to put that there. 3 to the 1, that just means I have 1, 3. So it's going to be 3. 2 times 3, 6. So put that there. 3 squared is 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. And then 9 times 2, 18. 3 cubed. 1, 2, and 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3, 27. 27 times 2, 54. And then the last one, I have 1.
Let me answer that one, Doc.
2, okay. 3 and 4.
So
What's 3 to the 4?
27 times 3 is 81.
81.
And 81 times 2 is 162.
162. So your job is to add them all up. 2 plus 6 plus 18 plus 54 plus 162.
Hold on. 242.
242. Awesome.
I know I'm not as fast
here.
as Hiram, but I'm trying. I'm trying to be fast.
You're fine. So 2, 6, 18, 54, 162, and 242. So give me a thumbs up once you guys have those down. Give me a clap if you guys need more time. Okay. For Brian, it does not have an exponent, so we're going to just multiply it like normal. 12 times 0 gives me 0. 0 plus 5 is 5. So we're going to put a 5. 12 times 1 is 12. 12 plus 5 is 17. 12 times 2, 24. 24 plus 5, 29. 12 times 3, 36. Plus 5 is 41. And the last one, 12 plus 12 times 4 is 48. Plus 5 is 53. So add all of that up for me, please. Let's see how much money Brian makes.
Wait, which one, Doc?
Brian, 5, 17, 29, 41, 53.
141. I mean, 45.
Yeah, he did not make that much. Yeah, like, he was like on average a little, like way off. especially that person. So we go 5, 17, 29, 41, 53, 1, 4, 5. I love this class. I mean, YouTube, I love you too. But yeah, this class is fun. And I only have you guys for another 4 weeks. This is not fun. Give me a thumbs up if you guys are good, or at least clap if you guys need more time. Let's just do clap if you guys need more time. Ah, I see a clap. Some of you guys are like, okay, I need time. Hold on, wait 1 second. This is too fast.
No, for real, way too fast. Hiram moves like fast. Like I barely look away for 2 seconds and the thing's already done.
Oh my God, Doug. Now I
What?
know why Hiram was so fast. She was just looking at the graph on the bottom, and I was doing the work.
You mean she listened to what I said at the beginning?
I
And
did
was
too,
like-
but I wanted to do
like-
the work.
So she's working smarter, not harder. Hello?
Yeah.
See, even my husband agrees with me. You agree with me about everything for all time. Did you guys didn't hear that, but I just repeated what he said. You guys are my witnesses. Uh-huh. No. Oh, no. You already said it. Haha. You're going to be wrong forever and ever and ever. All right, guys. You're the one that asked. Remember that. I didn't ask you to marry me. You asked me. I always do that to him, and he always like looks at me like, That's it. All right, 5 to the 0 gives me 1, obviously. Yeah, a lot of you guys are. Wait, did you even do the homework? Because that's still part of the notebook. Man, I was supposed to like stump you guys. 5 to the 1 is 5. This one should be easy. It's just 5 times 5 is 25.
25, 125, 625.
And then add it all up. Yeah, we only have 4 more weeks. And yeah, I give up.
781.
781. Thank you.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, like I said, it does suck that I only have you guys for, so long, because my second quarter kids are not the same. So it is a sad moment but at least I get to spend like the first part of the semester with you guys, and you guys have me for my birthday. So.
Oh yeah, true.
Yes.
Compared to everyone else.
February 16th, right, Doc?
Yeah. So it's the day after we come
Tuesday.
back from break, from that 4-week break. I can't talk anymore. Yeah, it's the 16th.
Doc, you should tell your husband to cook, and he'll be the greatest husband ever.
No, he's gonna like go and buy me food. He bought me a new treadmill for my birthday. It's fancy.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I'm super excited. All right, so just like before, we do see that 1/2. So obviously that lets us know that we're going to be decreasing. So 1/2 to the 0 gives me 1. So that's going to be 120.
120.
And then obviously we're going to be doing what because of that 1/2?
Divided by 2.
Divided by 2. Okay, Hiram. Apparently Jessica wants to answer this because you said that she could answer this page.
Oh, yeah. I thought we were still on page 1.
No, this is page 2. Different colors.
Wait, Doc, this thing says it's wrong. For Friday, I put 7.5 and it's saying it's wrong.
Why is it wrong? Can anyone let her know why 7.5 would be wrong?
Is Doc not gonna let me answer now?
No.
Why would it be wrong? Explain. Oh, that's one. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, Jessica, I'll let you do the last box. Well, all we're doing is dividing by 2, guys. So 120 divided by 2 is 60. 60 divided by 2 is 30. 30 divided by 2 is 15. 15 divided by 2 is 750.
232.50.
232.50. So I go here. Oh, I didn't even do that page. Oops. 1, 5, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 6, 2, 5, 7, 8, 1, and then
Look,
1.
you're giving us the answers.
We already did these.
Oh, I thought that. I'm lost. I just know I did the whole thing.
Yeah, if you would have not done the 0, then it would say that it's wrong.
Did
You
wrong.
need to remember to do the 0. All right, let's do our questions. So give me a thumbs up once you guys are ready. All right, clap if you guys need more time with the table. Clap if you guys need more time with the table.
Oh my God, Doc, it is the same thing as the last graph. You're just adding an extra number. They're the same numbers as the last graph.
Where? For what?
The bottom. Because the first graph. Look, go back to the first graph, Doc.
Like page 1?
Yeah. Look, it's 60, 30, 15, 7, 50, 3.7.
Oh, yeah,
It's
that
like the
one.
same.
Yeah. But not this one. This one won't be the same because this one's 40.
That one's different.
Yeah. 60 and 120 have the same, like it's within the same numbers. So it just so happened to be like that. I should have picked a different number. All right. So we're gonna do our questions. So which employee gets paid the most on Monday?
Danny.
On Monday?
Oh, no.
Leslie.
Leslie.
Leslie. How much does she get paid? She gets paid 120.
120.
All right. Which employee's pay increases at a constant rate?
Brian.
Brian. Why? Because this is the only one that's a linear function. All the other ones have exponents. So we would come here. We see, where is my, oh God, I need to move these guys. Here's the Monday one. Here's Brian. And then which employee would give up the least amount of money by not working on Friday? And then how much does that person make? So who would make the least on Friday?
Leslie.
Leslie. And then she makes $750 on that day. And the last one, when Leslie sees this compared to everyone else, she thinks that she's going to make the most money. Is she correct?
No.
No. Who's making the most?
Danny.
Danny. So this employee is not correct because she makes $232.50 for the week, and that's not the highest. Danny makes the most, but Brian makes less than Leslie. So out of all of these, the only one that's making less is Brian. Everyone else makes more than her. Yareli, not by much, but she still does make more. So move those last 2 pieces. That goes there, that goes there. If you guys are taking screenshots, take a screenshot of that. All you guys need to do is slide 3 if you haven't done so yet. A lot of you guys have. So if you guys are done with all 3 pages, page 1, 2, and 3, then you guys can turn it in. But until then, Yeah, let me see. There's 1, 2, 3. So there's like 3 of you guys, 4 who are either done or you're about to be done with your table and you just have to answer the questions on the next page. So that's pretty good. So great job, guys. So again, once you're done with page 3, then you guys can go in and mark it as done. Notice here you are having to type it in, but if you want an outline of what you should be writing, go to the first 2 pages and look at how I wrote those, and then just fill it in using those sentence frames. Again, type in all of your answers here. It should mark it as green if you guys did it correctly. If it's red, then that means you did something wrong. These will automatically just stay green. There is no like grading for these. But these, you will get a grade and let you know that if you guys got it right or not. And again, we're not doing anything on 4. We'll cover that tomorrow, but you guys can still turn it in without that. Ms. Gomez, I don't see the exit ticket. Or is it scheduled?
You posted it in second period.
That's right, because I removed it and I was going to put it now, but I still thought we had time. So let me do it now.
No, Ms. Gomez was practicing. So actually, I got a couple of messages with kids freaking out, thinking that they skipped class. It was actually more than one. So like it was like a few people sending me messages going, did I miss class? Oh my God, like what's going on? Did I oversleep? What's going on? And I'm like, no.
Oh, because they saw it?
Because they saw the exit ticket, so they thought that they had class got skipped.
It wasn't even time yet. Oh my goodness.
Well, yeah, but they weren't paying attention to that part. But like they were like,
math.
Yeah. Well, because it like sends them a notification at the top of their iPad or whatever that something has been posted.
Oh, these kids.
Yeah. Fed just wrote like, I had a heart attack.
I'm creating it now.
She was practicing. She's learning how to do some of the stuff in Google Classroom, and you know, we always use your class as a guinea pig. But I'm gonna actually start